Hello there, Vic Benedict here. We're playing Dark Souls 3 on New Game Plus 7 difficulty. This is my guide and walkthrough. We are on the 15th installment, the Cleansing Chapel. So in this video, we're going to outline everything that you need to do to minimize the run back to the boss, because it's not, I mean, compared to Dark Souls 1, any run back in a Souls game is good, except for Dark Souls 1 had horrible run backs. But as far as compared to others in the game, there are better ones. So the bonfire that I'll show you, like that you would call the boss bonfire, the one that you travel to the boss on, the one that's nearest to the boss. What the fuck am I saying? I'm still kind of shaken up from that Pontiff Sullivan boss fight. Here are some ashes. This guy in the fallen knight suit is guarding it, but we're going to pick up those paladins' ashes. And normally when you trade the ashes in, you'll get access to more embers, and that's what I would always recommend purchasing. So when I did the guide last time, I was unaware at the time that I published the video that another bonfire exists, and that makes your run back to the boss, the Deacons of the Deep, a little bit shorter. It will help you to have the Silver Cat ring, so if you don't know how to get that, I would Google it and it will show you how to get it. I think you can do all the quests before this, so you can apply it for this. Is it necessary to have it though? I don't think it's necessary, but it's going to be helpful. Anyway, do you know why I led the dogs over here? I tried to have them run through the chairs to see if they would get caught up in the chairs, to give me a moment to regen my stamina, shield, and try to decide what I was going to do. Anyway, so here's the boss fire. Why do I keep calling them fucking boss fires? God damn. Anyway, we're going to leave the chapel. We're going to be returning at length, but we're going to be running through the graveyard now and all the way around, and we're going to open a door on the other side of that chapel. A couple of doors, I think 3 doors. 2 of the doors are on one side though. Okay. And aside from a couple of stragglers out here, we're not going to kill anybody. We're just going to run directly around. What a beautiful area this is. But the Deacons of the Deep gave me a lot of trouble today. I was doing that fight. And the biggest issue is, well, I'll talk about it later. We'll get to it. I mean, there's going to be plenty of time to... Okay. It looks like I've infused my Lothric Knightsword with the fire element. And I don't know if I use the Shriving Stone to debuff that for the next fight, because I don't remember having an infused blade on that fight. Okay. Okay, so this is where we're headed. And just watch out for the immolators, watch out for the archers. You could even put the Silver Cat ring on now if you, for instance, wanted to mitigate that damage that we just took. And anytime I'm just running past enemies and not, playing the game, it's just because I don't want the videos to be too long, and I just want to get to a certain goal quickly. You've got to watch out over here, because I think some enemies are throwing the charm that makes you not be able to heal for a little while. And if you're lucky, some of these immolators will kill those guys with the blades. If not, though, we can just run from them, because that's what we seem to be really good at right now, is just running from guys. Okay. They're probably hot on our heels. There's okay. I think in the previous Dark Souls games, those were called Lloyd's Talismans. I'm not sure. Anyway, we're gonna take the lift down here. Open up the door, and there's no need to go to the bonfire because we've already stopped over there, and that's our spawn point. Of course, if you want more flasks, go for it. If you want to fill your flask, but open the door, and then we're going to go to another area that's going to greatly minimize how much run back we have to do to the boss, and we're going to equip the Silver Cat ring right now. And the reason for that is because we have some mandatory fall damage up here, which the Silver Cat ring will exempt us from. So send the lift back down per usual. And normally this fall will almost kill you, unless you've embered yourself. But even so, you don't want to do this run back, because who wants to wade through tar pits to get to a boss? It's insufferable. So you want to head on over to this side of the hallway, take a left, and you can kill those creatures there if you want to. We're going to open this gate, as well as the two doors on this side. So fortunately they didn't follow us down here. Okay, so that leads to the room with the bonfire, and then this room leads to, or this door I should say, leads to a lift, and it's going to take us up here. And we're on track. We're definitely on track here. So if you come over here, you can climb this ladder. And this is another jump that the Silver Cat ring will come in handy for, although it's not necessary at all. See how many hits that takes? Didn't that take like 6 hits? It has something to do with the infusion of the fire element in my sword. But anyway, we're going to be in a little precarious situation here, because we really don't want to fall. So I don't know why they put these guys up here. Ooh, fuck. Jesus. Look at this. I almost fell. But you want to head on over here. Be very careful. And then there's a lever for you to pull, across which we're going to run as we do the run back to the boss in the next video. But pull the lever, and then you're gonna come on over to here, and then open these double doors to the right, and then in the next video we're going to be running from the bonfire to the boss. And it's a tough boss, really tough. But it's not at the same time. It's an easy boss. It's both at the same time. It's kind of frustrating. Take care.